And there's even more. I don't think we need more than 2 of those. But we take it. Level 12. I hope we are level 14.
My lord.
Oh, what a lovely head you have, Mr. Lamenting Abomination. There's an altar. Okay. Level 14. Because we don't want to die. For a change. We can also go up here. Because I think the guy spells trouble. Something about his looks. Oh, Mummy, Barry, and Petal. Even though with Petal I instantly have to think about Auntie Ethel.
Good day to you.
What a very polite bear.
Well now, how's my favorite god woken?
Ifan claps you on the shoulder and beams at you, affection for you plain in his eyes.
Ah. Nods hello.
Hello, sir.
Alright, Petal. Oh, yeah, we have Hanak. He's level 13. I think maybe we should just go to the graveyard. Let's explore this area later. Let's go to the Driftwood Square. Have a look for the book. I don't think you had.
Glad to see you well.
You have necromancy. Back, decaying touch, raised bloated corpse, living on the edge, black shroud. We don't have that book. I wonder where you can get it from.
Until later then.
The carved figure is a resplendent sight.
Oops. I think Pepper Fresh also had necromancy, right? Or what was it? It was scoundrel skills and something else.
You want an engraved imitation every time?
No,
You know
just
the
scoundrel.
way.
Okay. Since we're back here, I'd say we talk to our deity one more time. Just in case. So, where are our ritual components? Obsidian Lancet. And then we craft. Gosh, and we have to find the stuff. Okay, blackroot and ritual bow. And we put the bloody obsidian lancet there. And now my favorite part. Fire! And because we have style, we do that with a fire whip.
As you suck the smoke deep into your lungs, your vision starts to swim and cloud. There is an intense pounding in your head, and you can feel the world fading.
And Lavender holds the fumes in his lungs and ignores the thumping in his head.
As the world fades away, you lose all sense of being grounded. You reach out, but you could feel yourself falling slowly, sinking into the depths of your own soul.
Sounds like quite the trippy experience. And the Hall of Echoes once more. But it looks the same, I think, actually. The same place where we also got the Spirit Vision. What I do wonder is, I don't think so, but can we use the Teleporter Pyramid? No. Would have been really odd. Justin Dealey is my friend.
He winces and recoils, then quickly regains his composure.
My.
How you positively brim with sauce. No wonder, after all the adventures you have had. All the things you have had to do.
Mm-hmm. You know, I see you try to assume an air of levity, but you're clearly unwell. What is wrong?
Oh, it's naught but a chill. Bit drafty in your soul, that's all. You should...
A sudden shudder jolts through his body so violently that he drops to his knees, stunned into silence.
I mean, he really doesn't seem very benevolent to us, so Lavender stays put. After all, Tisandelius has a flair for drama.
A few moments pass. He breathes in and out heavily, then gets back on his feet with all the makeshift dignity he can muster. An ancient curse escapes from his lips, spoken so forcefully that for a brief moment all light recedes into the webs of darkness.
Lavender looks around warily and says, I thought we were safe here from harm.
So did I. But the void creeps and crawls into everything. I told you before it is stronger than ever. But so are you.
When are gods in any fantasy universe good to their followers? I'd say there are... I think in D&D, good deities can be good to their followers and are good, I'd say. But well, I guess you can argue depending on what you're looking at.
I can sense the expansive source inside you. You are ready to learn the spell I have yearned to teach you. The spell you will need when we reach the Well of Ascension. I have given you eyes that see the source. Now I will give you the teeth to take it.
Tisandelius smiles, and you notice for the first time 2 vampire-like fangs glistening beneath his upper lip. A gulf of magic envelops you, and you feel a sudden, insatiable hunger for source.
Nice.
Go on, I am here for you. Give in to your hunger.
I thought you were so weakened. This doesn't feel right. This hunger's unnatural.
It is supernatural. Do not heed me or any other. Only your own lust for power. Just like a god should.
Yeah, not a very benevolent god.
Go on. Devour me.
I think we have to do that. Source Vampire. Makes you wonder how they got their powers, right? Source Vampirism. Consume a corpse to gain a source point or steal a source point from a living character. That's, by the way, what you can do with spirits, and what Mortis also did with one of the spirits. If you do it with a spirit, it's gone.
Though your spell tore through him like a spear through flesh, Tisandelius looks grimly happy, if haggard.
You speak the spell with brash ferocity, like I knew you would, my champion.
But the hunger you gave me hasn't quite abated. If anything, the hunger is even more strong.
Of course. Do you still not see? Do you still not realize there will never be abatement? Let me tell you the one truth about what it means to be a god. It is to be the lion in a world of lambs.
I don't think you are a good god. I wonder if that's how they became gods. And I mean, if that's how they... Maybe that's why the other Eternals are gone. Because they took their souls. And yeah, definitely, Alistair, it sounds worse and worse with every subsequent meeting. But I gotta say, so far, Tisandelius sounds the worst out of Relic, Amadia, and, well, him.
It is about power. And power is not given. It is taken. With your all-seeing eyes and your all-consuming teeth. You can see the souls of the dead, and now you can feed from them to your hungry heart's content.
Charming.
So feed, for you will starve until you finally feast upon the well of ascension.
I'm gonna say, especially as a healer, this spell doesn't sit well with me at all. It is a force of destruction, not creation.
By all means fast, if you must. But your hunger will soon trump your all too delicate feelings. Your soul must grow bigger still, your inner self become a vaster expanse so that it may house divinity.
And you can take over, right?
There are more masters of the source, more aspects of the source to learn. The hunt continues. Just you hurry.
What a nice meeting. I wonder if the others had a similar experience. Also interesting, despite using source vampirism, we lost all our souls. Let's take the ritual bowl, because if we leave it here, we'll have a bad time. Okay, I'd say we go back here, level 13 or even 14. And for the time being, we're going to explore the graveyard. And if that's too harsh, we'll also have a look around here. I wonder where Peeper is, by the way. Or... where's our pet urn? Peeper. 159, 174. Well... I don't know. Sure, you can have ultimate power, just sacrifice all of your mortals. I wonder if they work like that. Doesn't seem to be too far-fetched, right? Okay, we're just gonna try to get Peeper back, so quick save and quick load. Ah, well. And hey! We're exploring another graveyard, one of the best parts of playing Larian games. I wonder how many funny tombstones there are. I wonder what's wrong with people. Oh well, we tried. We're still a bit away. We're still a bit away from dealing with people. There's so many body parts and I didn't eat them?
Do not doubt.
What is wrong with me?
Order will prevail.
Collared by magisters in the far north, you were force-marched to this foreign land. A moment of hope as a grinning dwarf removes your source collar. Seconds later, void-woken death.
You dare strike me?
Work, work, work. That's all there was in Driftwood for a dwarf like you. Until you got involved in the anti-magister resistance. Then, the work was still there, but also purpose. Purpose worth dying for.
Yikes.
Written by victors. Do not doubt. Our divine order will prevail.
From the dark, you stare up at the thin slivers of light visible between the floorboards. Shadows ripple across the slivers, accompanied by heavy footsteps, magister footsteps. Wood creaks above your head. One of them has paused. Your breath catches in your throat as you wait for him to move along. But the hatch is suddenly yanked open. Light floods you, blinding and accusatory. You hear only one gruffly barked word before the hands seize you. Gotcha!
Yikes. Larian's tombstones are always funny since Divine Divinity. Nice.
You twist your head around as the magisters haul you away. Your wife and two boys stand in the doorway, helpless. You commit their faces to memory one last time. Wendy cries out something to you. You tell yourself it was, "I love you," or "We'll wait for you." But the truth is, you didn't catch it. The farm recedes from view behind you.
Damn Magisters, once more. So horrible, the order does. Okay, let's have fun at the graveyard. See how the screen gets bluer and rainier. And even mushroom. Oh.
Look who's come to join the party.
So many memories buried in the soil.
Hello, definitely not a necromancer. And you're level 12, so I think that's fitting.
Oh, but you do get around, don't you?
Let's see if we can find the corpse explosion. Nope. Sad. I think we do have to wait just a little bit more. Let's have a look at the weapons and stuff. Lohse. Oh, maybe. As I said that you can't sort by level. One-handed. It deals more damage, but not that much. I like the current bonuses more. And that one is nice. Let's go for this one. Okay, weapon for Lohse. Staff, dagger. Level 12. 20 to 23, that's nicer. Not that much actually. 22 to 23. Yeah. Toothpick. Finesse, initiative, accuracy. Let's go for that one. Finesse, nah. Also finesse, also nah. Alexander's Cloak, we sold that one. Hands of Benediction. Ooh, plus 7% dodging. Let's take that. Trousers of Skill. Wits and dodging and stuff. Ifan? Ifan. Leggings for Lohse, probably. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We will have so much more armor after this transaction. Ooh, and nicer shields. But we lose dodging and reflection. That's not nicer than the current one, I'd say. But I mean, how about other characters? And if you wonder why I'm not robbing Tarquin, that's not out of character. It is just due to we already robbed him. 6. Strength. Oh, they are nicer. Alright. Institution, leadership, perseverance. Nah. See, already pickpocketed. Okay, let's quickly equip our stuff and also repair the idol, which of course I immediately forgot. Glowing Idol of Rebirth. Here we go. Okay, Lohse. Let's also put those into the wares. Here. Add to hotbar. How about no? Beast, you get a new shields. Fane, is that nicer for you? No. I think Beast had the worst shields, actually. Equip. Add to wares. Equip. Beast. It's nicer. Add to wares. And Sebille. We don't need that one. I like the +2 finesse, actually, the current one. I think we wanted the majestic necklace for Lavender. So here we go. Trouser of the Thaumaturge, also Lavender. Toothpick. Here we go. Let's just put all new runes into everything. And this one. And we are ready.
He takes a satisfied sniff and rubs his hands together. His lips stretch into a mischievous smirk.
When it comes to graveyards, I'm a kid in a candy shop. All sorts of goodies and gewgaws for the taking. And a bit of rousing conversation. If you know where to dig, that is.
Yeah, sure, you're not a necromancer, but you feel like a kid in a candy shop. Oh, interesting, I have an option combining the scholar and the mystic tag. You know he's a necromancer, it couldn't be more obvious, right? Oh lord, stop being so coy. I know you're a necromancer, it couldn't be more obvious.
Coy? Why, I don't know what you mean, handsome. I'm as transparent as a spring sea.
He presses a forefinger against his chin and hums.
You're a savvy one. I must confess, I'm not just here for random baubles and whatnot. There's something my heart, such as it is set on.
Color me surprised. And Lavender eyes him suspiciously. And what is that, pray tell?
Well, that's the gold-plated question it is. I dare say you'll enjoy this story.
Go for it.
Somewhere in this graveyard lies an object of tremendous power. Or so the legends say, anyway. Belonged to a family buried near here, the Surreys. I've been reading up on them. An ancient clan of eccentrics and oddballs. Fascinating people, truly.
What a coincidence. That's, looking at my party, basically our group name. Eccentrics and Oddballs.
Oh, Joanna was the last. The poor, poor, poor dear. Had no money, no children. Just this incredible heirloom passed down to her through the generations. Problem is, no one knows what this object is. Only that it's an astounding piece of work. Seems Joanna took its secrets to her grave. Rather literally.
Oh hey, we're supposed to do some grave robbing. Should I pretend to be outraged or be like, oh well. Yeah, as a necromancer main, he just screamed it. Absolutely. So I guess you have a clue. Ah, wrong. So I guess you might have missed a clue somewhere in all those books you read.
His coy grin freezes.
I can recite each page from memory, but I've neither the time nor the inclination.
Tarquin sighs and his lips unfreeze. For a moment he looks almost modest.
It pains me to say, but you've talents in the adventuring department that I do not. This heirloom could prove valuable for both of us.
You seriously know nothing more about this thing you want to find? Seriously?
I've told you everything you need to... Everything I know. What it is doesn't matter. What it does, well, if I am right, it will clean up quite an unholy mess. A mess we're both currently mired in.
Yeah, care to elaborate?
He looks toward the graveyard.
Let's make this easy. I'll assume you've accepted my mission. You'll assume I give it in good faith. Beautiful.
I want to cast Detect Thoughts, or roll Insight.
The Surrey tomb must be somewhere nearby. And whatever that object is in there, I bet it's impressive. I do wish I could wander inside. It would be nice to look up some old friends. See if they're in good spirits.
How to be completely obvious about being a necromancer.
Stone Garden. Be welcome.
I wonder why he's not allowed to go inside. Because, I mean, he clearly wants to go visit the graveyard. Hey, let me in.
At first glance, the spirit seems much like its host. Hollow, detached, yet in its eyes you see something more ominous, something not apparent before. Agony.
It's exactly the same stats and the same look. Much like his host, so the spirit is removed? Are you in pain?
The spirit nods, and its face grows even more tortured. It is trapped. By what or by whom, you cannot say.
I am kind of curious what happens if I drain the spirit, but...
Spirit's as haunted as the graveyard it roams.
Sebille, let me in. Because, I mean, it doesn't seem to be a crime to open it. Okay, Rusty. What you so excited?
You recognize the dog from the town square in Driftwood.
Oh, true.
The wounds from his spiked collar are healing well.
Yay.
Oh, hi! How are you? I'm good. Hey, do you smell that? It smells like the fish place, doesn't it? Like fish, only, worse. Okay, bye!
Yeah, I only listened to that with half an ear. Is Tarquin... What the heck? Okay. I guess the masked servant and Tarquin are battling. Well... And I don't seem to be part of the fight. I leave you to your fun.
Human graves. Let's hope none are earmarked for me.
Oh boy. I think for whatever reason the graveyard servants seem to be hostile regarding Tarquin. At least if I remember correctly, that also happened in my first Let's Play.
A trap. Better give it a wide... A trap. Better give it a wide berth.
Well. Sunflower ring. What the heck was that? Oh, a trap. Spirit of Digger Dave. Davis.
The grave you dig, oh yes you would. But you heard the creak, and then the click, then came the bang, then came the bang.
Okay.
Click, bang.
Okay. Whatever. Okay. What to explore first? I want to be thorough and not miss anything.
What's this? I found something.
Yay! Grave digging! Though I don't... No, this is a grave. A rotten leg. You know what we're gonna do with that?
You were kind and honest and devoted to your dog. But you came a-knocking here in search of work, and the dog took a fancy to the man of the house. Your own dog turned on you and tore you down.
Oh boy. Hey, Gravekeeper Ferrimar.
The lizard hums tunelessly, not a melody exactly, but more of a meandering moan.
10 spans under, humans slept. 10 spans up, the dwarves were kept. Lizards burned in lasting flame. Elven trees towards skies did aim.
Lavender cocks his head. Your song. Did it mention ancestor trees?
She looks to your left with one eye and to your right with the other.
She's looking in different directions?
There's one here. It's pretty. I like that it stays where it is. Other remains don't always stay where I put them.
Oh boy.
She smiles at you with the innocence of a newborn. The hum still throbs in her throat.
Who are you?
Keeping watch, tending the graves.
She returns to her humming.
And Lavender reaches out to her. Are you alright?
She flinches as you move closer.
Oh.
No, no touching.
Her humming fades. The eerie silence lasts for several seconds.
Riker might get mad. He doesn't like it when someone touches his things.
You are his thing? Who is that Riker?
She shivers and whispers.
Powerful sorcerer. Lives here, right in the garden. He can take the you from you. No brain, just body.
Remember the masked servant with the spirit outside the body? Mm-hmm.
She points at her head.
The servants. They got nothing up there. Riker has it all now. They need to be freed. Only way. Kill Riker.
Lavender steps back. You want me to kill Riker?
The servants, so lost, chained by Sorcerer Riker, but they can still go home to the hall. Set them free.
The ensuing silence lasts for several seconds, until she picks up the melody once again and turns away.
Eerie. And she doesn't seem creepy at all. Okay. Spirit of a remorseless sinner.
A sinner I, and who is not? The sinner lies that they sin not. A sinner lies. And yet the boneyard's full of sinners who got their prayers, while I did not.
Okay. If you say so. I'd say we just try to explore everything outside the house first, and, well, then into the house. Buckets of water.